This is America. The greatest atrocity against mankind. American chattel slavery. If you traced your lineage, what would you find? Do you know where your roots lead to?
Grace and peace, Black family. This is Vicky Dillard, your sister with the curly braids. And I want you to get ready for the new Master Elements project, The Spear and the Shield.
This vaccine isn't experimental. It's like a dandelion. You overlook it for their weird science.
DJ RP Beats and Sincere Love the God have taken this time during the pandemic to carefully craft the soundtrack to Black empowerment with hot tracks like God Mine, featuring Sadat X of the legendary group Brand Nubian.
We never die. I made an ancestral shrine. Let's see what's in the God's mind. Listen, I'm a law in the person of sincere of the God. That mean your arms too short like Tar Anthony Shaw.
God painted me black.
God painted me black. Thanks for that. I'm a original man.
A letter to Dr. Francis Cress Welsing.
I say to the ancestors. Dear Dr. Francis Cress Wilson, I just wanted to thank you for all the lessons you left us. So yes, I'm more than grateful.
And the controversial song Buck Breaking God today.
Why every black show they gotta have a transgender? Either I'm crazy or this gotta be a planned agenda.
Get ready, Black family. This is a much needed project. This is The Spear and the Shield.
Beloved child of God, that is both a greeting and... All right, so that's a greeting, beloved child of God, that is both a greeting and a judgment. Do you see that? It's also a praise. It is a judgment, it is a greeting, it is a praise. Because you're praising the God, the good in that person. And whatever you praise, you raise. What did I say?
Whatever you praise, you raise.
Mm-hmm. You praise God, you raise God. You praise the devil, you raise the devil. You praise heaven, you raise heaven. You praise hell, you raise hell. And don't be surprised when you get it. I got into this lesson a few lessons before, and I told you, gave you these examples, but we'll do it again. It's still good. Praise others verbally and or silently as the occasion permits. Examples: to a waiter, waitress, or person rendering service. Thank you, beloved child of God. Say that.
Thank you, beloved child of God.
Now you see the last part I do silently in public. But I guarantee you that if you would begin using this type of judgment, this type of praise, this type of greeting toward people, it's going to change your personal relationships. It's going to revolutionize your relationships. Silently praise the God, the good in you, and in those with whom you have difficulty. Now I want to say something that I believe I said in the last lesson. We have got to learn how to praise as a deliberate act of the will. So repeat after me. We must learn to praise, as a deliberate act of the will. What do I mean by that? I mean that you can't just wait until you feel like it. As a deliberate act of the will, you've got to do it. And after you practice doing it as a deliberate act of the will at all times, as the scripture says, at all times, then after a while it will become subjectified and automatic. Well, I don't feel like praising that old SOB. After he said so and so, after she said, after he did, after they did, after they said, what they did to me, I'm going to praise them. Huh. I'll go to hell first. What's that other saying they got? I'll drink muddy water. Huh? I'll drink muddy water and live in a hollow log first. I'm crossing it out as I repeat it. Oh, yeah, hell will freeze over first before I praise them. After what they did, what they said, what she said, what she did, what they said, me praise them. Well, then don't complain about the hell you catch then. I'm going to read it again and have you repeat it after me. Silently praise the God, the good in you and in those with whom you have difficulty. All right, some of you right now, don't let anybody else see it, but you ought to write some names on that sheet right after that and make them your projects. And you're going to praise the hell out of those people. It's really praising the hell out of yourself. See, the hell that's in you is in me. Ooh, how deep. Lord have mercy. I want to state it again. This is a very mystic principle. I have to cross it out at the same time, but that's the way it is. The hell that is in you is in me. You couldn't give me hell if there wasn't some hell in me. What did I say? I know it doesn't sound right intellectually. You see, you can only catch hell if there's hell in you. If there's no hell in you, you can't catch it. Again, I quote Jesus, the words of the mystic master. The prince of this world comes, but finds nothing in me. That's pretty bitter, isn't it? And this is some rough stuff, isn't it? See, you can only experience what is in your consciousness. You cannot experience anything but that which is in you. That's all. I can only draw out of you what's in me. You can only draw out of me what's in you.
Do for self or suffer the consequences. The wisdom of Elijah's inside of the conscientious, so I move with it. I had to catch that ad real quick. Had to catch that. I was ready for that ad too. What's good? What's good, family? Welcome to another episode of SincereluvdagodCast. This is the Black Business Showcase. I am the God Sincere Love, and of course, I am here with my lovely co-host, Nicety Girl. We in the building. What's going on, beloved?
I'm good. And before we start, I want to thank our sponsor, Wingy Apparel.
Shout out to Wingy Apparel.
Yeah, send us our check for that. I'm just kidding.
Shout out to Wingy Apparel, my brother Raheem Shabazz. Yes, indeed. I ain't getting no hoodie though, bro. I don't know, I ain't pretty enough.
I bought it. Well, yeah.
Oh, okay. Can't be mad at that.
Wasn't nothing free.
No doubt. But yeah, we got a great show coming up for y'all, man. As long as I get myself prepared over here. Y'all gotta not mind me tonight, man. I was a little thrown off. But we here. We're a little bit late, but we are here and we are ready to do the damn thing with the family.
Yes, we're gonna do the same thing. We got an exciting guest too. He's been exciting, in the green room. So yeah, I'm excited, super excited about what's about to happen tonight. All the jewels that we're gonna be getting tonight. I hope you're ready, guys.
Yes, indeed. I do got a bio for our brother. I'm just looking for it real quick.
What's up,
By the
Jesse?
way, by the way, I need all y'all to hit that like button,
Share.
share this out, let everybody know that we are live right now. If you're not subscribed to the channel, head on over to the YouTube right now, click that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you can be reminded whenever we go live with new episodes. You can let them know why I'm looking for this. Let them know what they
This
like.
is the Black Business Showcase, Sincere Love to God, and me, Nicey Girl. What's up, Crown 808, Don Bishop, and our brother, Jesse Paris, who's also running for Denver Mayor. So if you guys get a chance, check him out on Instagram, Jesse Paris, as well as on Twitter. He's a reparationist mayoral candidate, so make sure you guys check him out and throw out your support.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And so we're going to go ahead and get this thing started, man. Tonight, we have our brother Hashim Hakim. Hashim Hakim is the recipient of the 40-year anniversary award of the Final Call newspaper distribution. Hashim is the author of The Path of Sales Training System on Overcoming Rejection and the very popular children's book, Do Not Touch My Spots, Sex Abuse Prevention book by Hashim Hakim. The Path Training System teaches men and women of all ages all across the country how to counter rejection, how to handle people, and how to sell to people from all walks of life. He has been very instrumental in the increase and success of the overall sales of the Final Call newspaper in the Nation of Islam. He has been the #1 Final Call newspaper salesman in the Nation of Islam for the past 3 decades. He is the brother, by the way, who was freestyling with Jay Z and DMX on Backstage of the Hard Knock Life tour. I know a lot of y'all remember that classic moment right there. And so that's our brother Hashim Hakim, man. Without further ado, I would like to introduce you, our guest for the evening, Hashim Hakim.
Hey, man, I feel like I need a suit and bow tie on, man. Am I just right for the occasion? Am I okay?
You
man?
good. You good. You good.
I got the Louis on. Am I too vain? Am I okay?
Louis Vuitton Dawn. You on your Louis Vuitton Dawn. Very
something.
Chi-town of you.
Yes. You know something.
What's going on, man? Welcome to the Godcast.
Man, I'm here, man. Y'all intro is all up in my blackness. Boy, y'all went in with Reverend Ike. Boy, that was powerful.
Yeah.
That was powerful.
Thank you.
I wanted to let the whole thing play, man, but we're a little bit behind on time. I had to cut Reverend Ike a little bit short. But make sure y'all go check that out, man. Reverend Ike got a channel out right here on YouTube. Y'all subscribe to that channel, man. I listen to it all the time.
Yeah, that was powerful.
Get the mindset in order. You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask a question? Is Reverend Ike an ancestor? Is he still with us? I don't know.
No. He's an ancestor, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know who runs the channel, family members or whoever controls the estate or whatever, but they always upload new content.
Okay.
That's why some of them are not, it's just audio, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just stuff from his previous stuff from back in the day.
Beautiful.
Reverend
praise the good in you and praise the good in others. Whoa. Even the ones you have difficulty with. Woo!
Right.
Let's go, Rev.
The hell that's in you exists in me.
That's
You
another
know what I'm saying?
That's another one.
Heavy nuggets.
Yes.
Heavy nuggets. That really brought home for me what it really means when people say that forgiveness is for you. It's not for the other person. It's for you. That's something I always struggle with. Reverend Ike is the one that helped me with that one right there when he dropped that, because he like, we only can experience what's happening, what's in our own subconscious. You know what I'm saying? We attracting that energy somehow into our circumference. It's something that you have to change within yourself. It's not about the other person. You know what I mean?
Hey man, that's if everybody don't feel that, they ain't alive, man. So they not really here. That reminds me of some bars that I got. Where I said we all in the same hell, just different levels, going through the same thing, just different devils.
Right.
Yes, sir. That is a fact. And so, you know how we got to do this thing, man. You're going to have to take us all the way back to the beginning. You're going to have to let us get that origin story of Hashim Hakim. Let us have it, man. That's how we do it on the Godcast.
I first want to say, in the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness that there's no God but Allah. I bear witness that Muhammad is the servant and messenger. And I greet you all, your listening audience that's all up in my blackness, with the universal greeting words of peace in the Arabic language of Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
I want to thank you, Brother Sincere. I want to thank you, Sister Nice Tea Girl, for allowing me, and the other sister who had reached out to me and asked me what I consider being on this podcast. I thought it would be an
Shout out to Kool-Aid.
Yeah, Crown 808. She's here. She's in the chat, actually.
Bow down to the Queen. I want to thank you all for this opportunity. I do want to say I'm a student of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and that allows me to stand on the foundation of truth. And everybody got their own truth, their own life experiences. So if you allow me, I'm about to come with mine.
Right.
So I'm a brother, man, that is real comfortable in my skin with my flaws, my shame, my sins of the past. And if it wasn't for the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, man, I would have a real problem reconciling some of the things that I have done in my past. And once these teachings helped me to figure out that the light does not condemn the darkness, it shines on it. Once these teachings helped me figure out that God come to make all things new, I start looking in the mirror and trying to make this brother right here new. But in order to do that, I can't deny the sins I've done. I can't deny the mistakes I've made. I can't deny the people that I have hurt and might be still hurt, knowingly and unknowingly. I can't be self-righteous is what I'm trying to say. So what I do is I go there, man. And I really go there. And some people say I'm too real. My dad said, you can't tell everybody what you done did, man. Some people take that and run with it. You're a little too honest. And I'm so confident in the God that I serve that I can go down into the depths and have a one-on-one with Satan face to face and tell him I ain't bowing down. Ain't nothing you got that I want. I'm not afraid of you. And that means I talk to sisters and people, brothers in people that are labeled what we call beyond hope. Prostitutes, lesbians that hate men, gay people that make that. And I got this homophobic thing, but I have to, with the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, I'm able to see the God in anybody. And the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan teaches us that if we talk to that person right and just tap the God in them just enough, we can bring it up out of them. The problem is we can't be too abrasive, we can't be too soft, and we can't be too firm. It's like fishing. If the fish see that hook, it's not gonna bite. The fish is looking for bait. But if it see the hook up under the bait, or if they smell fake on us, they tune us out real quick. So I'm with the people, man. That people are. I go there. Sometimes when I tell my stuff to people, they be like, "You didn't tell nobody that did." Listen, we all in the same hell, just different levels, going through the same thing, just different devils. You got somebody in your family that been molested before. You got somebody in your family that has a drug problem. You got somebody in your family, man, that dealt with domestic abuse among your parents. And I gotta go there, man, because I went through all that. I remember being stumped in the head by the stepdad. I remember seeing my mom bent over the tub with the bloody nose. I remember being molested. And then I started reaching for these things, and I started having these why me moments. Why not me? God come to make all things new, but I didn't know that I was going through all these things for a day when it would be commonplace for people to get molested, commonplace to get raped, and people living these double lives, living in the closet, living illusions, living split personalities, can't even live a real life because they hiding shame, skeleton. I said, I'm not going to live like that. You're not going to define me to no mistake I made in my past. I am not my mistakes. Like, that reminds me of a song Sister India Ari did. I'm not my hair, man. You're not going to define me by my hairstyle. Dude, I'm a whole person, and you judge me by my hairstyle? I'm a whole person, and you defining me to a sin I made in 1990? Oh no, man. Not me. Yeah, I did it. I reconciled. I apologized. I atoned. I cleaned myself up. Now I'm on the front of the mosque door, the church door, in the street. I did this. And now look at me. And you could change too. That's what my life is all about. So my gifts and talents are not for the hustle, even though I got to make a living. If I write something, if I produce a book, it's self-reflection, self-analysis, and self-examination. If you get a song from me, it's not let's get high, smoke this blunt, kill that nigga, bang that hoe. If you hear my song, it's yeah. This is where we came from, but look, this is where we're going. Yeah, we've been through that, but now it's time for the takeover. So I'm from Chicago, we say, but it's really the west suburbs of Chicago. I'm from the city where Kenny Battle is from the Supersonic, Seattle Supersonic. Carl Thomas, the R&B singer. We from the west suburbs called Aurora, Illinois. But there's an Aurora in Colorado too. So we and I used to live there too. I went to school at Metropolitan State College of Denver. But I'm from hell. You want to ask me where I'm really from? I'm from hell. So all these people that's thinking, man, this is a good brother. It's just because I've been burned up. I've been purified, and I reconcile with my pain. And now, and you're not going to define me to my mistakes. But the biggest thing about me, I see a lot of people feeling really bad. This mental illness thing. It's not 2 words. Mental illness is post-traumatic slave syndrome. It's social engineering. It's our upbringing. Do y'all know that we only 100-something years out of slavery? Just 100-something years ago, we was in slavery.
Yeah.
Just 100-something years ago. So you know what y'all, I like that intro. Y'all talked about buck breaking. They was making men mate with men, women mate with women. That stuff is in us, man. That stuff is in us. They was making us beat each other. That stuff is in us. Social engineering is still going on today. So I say, man, I used to bang for the devil, but then I got wiser. Now I saved myself and I survived with Elijah. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see what I'm dealing with, and all of us have gifts. Do y'all and sisters really have this gift? Is in the box of intuition. But y'all know in the first few minutes, man, somebody conversation, you can know if they're on some BS or if they're a real genuine person. Let me ask Sister Nicey girl. Have you ever met a man that looked real good until he started talking?
Until he opened up his mouth, yes.
Hey, sincere. Don't that go for us too? You ever met a girl that was real good till she opened her mouth?
You're like,
or did she pull that cigarette out? Or she started yelling at her children in the public? You was like, ah. But that's not where you settle at. The most honorable Elijah Muhammad told us, you got to get past the mud. And up under that mud, it's a God in that brother. It's a God in that sister. And that's the part I want to get to when I meet individuals. I don't look at the surface. I don't look at what she doing, what she smoking, how she dressed. I don't see none of that. I look right past that. Oh, yeah, this is a future leader right here. Hey, sis, you know what? You one of the leaders of the Nation of Islam. She just showed me her breast when I'm selling the paper. Oh, you one of our leaders. You bold enough to do that? You bold enough to work for God. But I'm not attracted to that. But it's somebody, it's a God in you that'll go out there and help save these sisters. I can't tell a woman how to be a woman. And this sister's pulling up her bra strap and, yes, sir. And the next thing you know, she buy the paper every week. So I look for the people that's labeled beyond hope. Everybody got their forte, man. I'm the one that's finna creep off. We were sold in the Final Call newspaper one time. And the brother dipped off from, and I don't know why he singled me out, but I do know why he singled me out, because I'm born for this. Hey man, y'all got people in the Nation of Islam that done killed somebody. Y'all got people in y'all minds that got bodies on. Will y'all accept somebody like that? I'm like, yes, sir. That's the Nation of Islam is a hospital, man. It's not a clinic of self-righteous people. It's some people trying to get it right, just like you. And that brother's in a suit and bow tie today, man. So that's my lifestyle, man. I done made some mistakes, You can't shame me with them. You can't embarrass me with them. You can't sandbag me with them. I'll apologize if I hurt you or whatever, but you're not finna, make the God in me or my light go out. I'm gonna shine. So that's what I'm about. My sacrifice, my life, my death is all for Allah. I don't know if that's what y'all wanted me to say, but I just got it out right there.
Beautiful. No, that's beautiful, brother. I'm interested to know, when you first came across the teachings and journey to Islam.
Hey, boy, I'm gonna give you your flowers right now because you're a good interviewer. That's how them questions right there make the good show pop. That's how you make a show pop. So, God working on us since we was out the womb. Many of us don't know this. It's a movie called The Great Debaters, one of my top 3 movies with Denzel Washington, called The Great Debaters. Y'all should see that movie on how to articulate and how to debate and overcome opposition, even though they may be organized in their argument. And Denzel had done some things, and his team was used to winning with him present. And they said, we're going to take away their coach and see if they still win on their biggest debate. And he wasn't there, so they think. But he dipped off, he snuck away, didn't get in the crowd, wasn't trying to be seen, went to the top balcony and watched from a distance. And when you're in a situation, man, you need confidence. You can look up and see your mom and dad and feel like Superman. They seen him, they turned into Superman and won that debate. That's kind of me, man. But I'm telling you, that story is God is with all of us like that. Even when we don't know he there. That's what I'm trying to say. And Islam, man, when I recollect and do hindsight, he been there the whole time. I'm allergic to certain things. I'm allergic to pork, even though I loved eating it back in the day. I'm allergic to shellfish. Like, I will look just like Hitch, highs. I break out, have to go right. This long head I got, it'd be twice as big if I eat some shrimp or something like that. But my point is, it happened, man, all my life. Now, I did not know I was going to get into rap, but I know when Beat Street first came out, I was too stiff and uncoordinated to break dance. Man, I can pop, but as far as spinning and getting down and out, even that stiff, you know what I mean? I couldn't do it. But that rapping, man, I always had a fantasy with nursery rhymes, man. My teachers, them Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jumped over the candlestick. Nursery rhyme, anything that rhymed as a child, you could teach me. You can teach a whole class, and it's children like that today. If you put hip hop in the schools, them children will be so attentive because they memorize whole songs and can't even read some of them. Mm-hmm. But hip hop was it for me, man. And I came in right at the beginning when hip hop was our soapbox. That was our social platform to speak to the social ills that plagued the Black community. We owned hip hop when it first came out. We don't own it today, but we're going to be ownership again because we're ushering in a new world, thanks to the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad and the honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. So what happened for me in Aurora, I was the first rapper in my city, and we used to play the dozens back in the day. I was not good at signifying, but when you rap and signify, it's game over. So I would rap and talk about people, man. I bang on them, man. I would bang, but I was not a gang banger. I was not in a gang. I was not the bully type of dude. I was the one that got bullied. But my rapping gave me so much popularity, man, that the hood, the neighborhood teachers, I was popular, man. Poor as hell, but popular. And so that went on to being in Word Up. Y'all remember Word Up Rap Masters magazine?
Yes, indeed.
Do y'all know that I was in a rap battle before Money Love blew up, Big Daddy Kane blew up? LL was on the front cover of it. It was Rap Masters 1989, and I won a rap battle, and I got a full-page ad.
In the Word Up?
In the Word Up.
Crazy.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. Man, I had so many times. The question is, how you come across this Islam thing, how you get introduced to it. Well, it was in hip-hop. So a brother came to my door, and I assumed that he was Jehovah's Witness. And I don't know why we was trained to not answer the door for Jehovah's Witness. I don't know why we was trained like that. It's because we was raised in the church. But Jehovah's Witness, they about their business. There's nothing wrong with the Jehovah's Witness or how they believe. It's everybody got their own belief system. But this brother came to the door, and I had opened it. I couldn't close it fast enough. How you doing, black man? What's that? He was talking so powerful. How you doing, black man? I don't sound like no Jehovah's Witness. I'm 18 years old. And now I got to set the setting that I'm from Aurora, where it's predominantly white.
I heard.
And I would be in some classrooms where I'd be the only black person. I didn't always talk like I'm talking now. I used to talk proper. And I don't have it no more. I don't use it. I don't change up. This your brother right here. Even though I have a vocabulary, I don't change up to be them. I used to hate my blackness, all of that, man. Thanks to the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, I love my blackness. So, but I would hear in the rap music, all praises due to Allah, and that's a blessing. That's Rakim. I don't know what he's talking about. Like some of these children don't know what their favorite artist is saying, but they singing these songs.
Well, they mumbling now. They mumbling now.
Hey, Lil Baby got a new song out called Hey. He said, I ain't no mumble rapper. You just got to listen real good. But, and then I would hear, a follower of Farrakhan. Don't tell me that you understand until you hit a man. I don't know who Farrakhan is, but I like what the S1Ws is doing and how them brothers is drilling behind Chuck D. I like Flavor Flav, Crazy, ASS. Just different stuff that would draw me in. Man, what this crazy man doing with a clock and what them dudes doing back there drilling? And why these man talking so strong against the people that I'm trying to be like? White people.
Imagine.
So the brother come to the door and said, you ever heard of Farrakhan? I said, the same Farrakhan Public Enemy talking about? Yeah. He right down the street. What? Now, you know, I don't know how it was for y'all, but our favorite rapper and favorite singer, man, Biggie ain't lying. Our favorite rappers, we had their posters on the wall. Y'all remember them magazines had to pull out of your favorite artist. You take them out, put them on your wall. Just like in the background right there with you guys sincere. It was Public Enemy everywhere. Now, the only one I had to sneak off to hear is NWA when they first came out. My mama, no, sir. All that cussing, we couldn't do it. But I used to sneak off. And it was one song out of all NWA songs that I could play. And that Express Yourself. I'm expressing with my full capability.
Yeah, that one was cool.
So when I went there, though, brother, I went to the mosque. I snuck to the mosque because my mom devout Christian, father's a Baptist. We got that strong Pentecostal apostolic in us. Strong. I went to the mosque, man, and it was a culture shock for me. I never seen black people in power in nothing. I never seen black men clean and strong. I said, man, they remind me of them. Oh, this the S1W. This what I thought all the Muslims back then was S1Ws from Public Enemy. I look to the right, it's sisters over there, and they say, leave that alone, don't mess with that. But you can't help but all the women over there, you looking at like it's a sea of sisters cover. Who is these brothers, man? And then the people come out speaking, it's different from church now. I don't hear no gospel music in the beginning, and I love me some gospel music to this day.
To this day.
To this day. Come on now. Never could have made it. Anyway, but I was culture shocked and instantly wanted to be a part of whatever it was I was a part of. I didn't know. And you know, at the end they asked, how many agree with what you just heard today? How many of you agree with what you heard today is true? How many of you agree that what you heard today is good for our people? How many of you want to join on and learn more? Boom. Man, I came home. I'm a Muslim. Mom, I'm a Muslim. Mom, we ain't supposed to eat pork. I got so self-righteous. Mom, we ain't supposed to do this. Mama, Jesus ain't white. He black like you and me. Man, my mama kicked me out the house. And kicked me out the house. And that's when I started to live. I'm talking about out the house. So I went to live with my half brother, man. So I it was hip hop, bro. I don't want to keep going. I'm gonna ask you a question. It was hip hop. It was in 80, '86, the Paid in Full album of Rakim. And then every rapper back then that was big and prominent, even Big Daddy Kane, peace to the Nation of Islam. You know, all them rappers back then was talking about Islam. And you know, we had that consciousness that even if you were the 5%er, you're gonna drop. If you're a 5%er, you can't be no 5%er back then and not let nobody know.
Right.
And so I would give a shout out to the 5%ers that helped me recognize this brother when he came to my door in 1989. That's the answer to that question.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I love that story, man. I love that story. I can relate to a lot of that, like the principles in that story. My journey kind of aligned with that a lot.
Yeah,
definitely. You know.
I've never known, you know, brothers and sisters in the nation doing door knocking though. I'm in LA. So here you only see them out in certain parts of the street, you know what I'm saying? Selling the final call. And if you go to the mosque, but you don't see them out like that, or they don't do door knocking, only Jehovah's Witnesses do.
They do. It's certain ones of us do it. And that's the way we're supposed to do it, because that's how Master Fard Muhammad came. You know, he came, I got to talk about him, because Master Fard Muhammad, man, he came from a whole nother continent. And when he was a child, he heard about what happened to our ancestors. But he in Arabia, and he heard about what happened to us during slavery. But he an Arab, half Arab, got some white in him. What happened to them? Where they at? You know, most children, when they grow up, they talking about, I want to be this or that when I grow up. I want to be a fireman when I grow up. He said, man, I'm finna go save my people. And he grew up, man, he started learning languages. Who did this to them? And then he started learning. He looked kind of like he was had white. You know, he looked like he can pass for white man. Excuse me. So he was able to get into the room of our opponent. He was able to get into the locker room of our opponent, get their game plan, bring it back to us and say, this, hey man, they ain't gonna let up on the slavery thing. This is how they coming at y'all. This is how they coming at us. And this is what you're gonna have to do to counter this social justice, this social injustice that they doing to our people. Because slavery has never went away. They just disguise it now with modern technology. So he put stuff, and he looked for Elijah Muhammad. Listen, now look at this. I think I'm the way I am because of how he was. Master Fard Muhammad didn't go looking for no intellectual. He went for Elijah Muhammad, who used to be an alcoholic, who had a 4th grade education, who had a speech impediment. I had a speech impediment. I used to talk like this. You can lie on me. I get so emotional I couldn't defend myself articulately. I was the type that would play the video game back in the day. We had Atari back in the day. And when I lost, I would throw the controller because I couldn't articulate. You know, I couldn't talk. And my problem and my speech impediment became my gift. And now since God gave me my gift to talk, I use it to glorify him. So it's how Master Fard Muhammad came. He was able to blend in with white folks, get what their game plan was. He went to Elijah Muhammad. Let me drink this water. His name was Elijah Poole. And he taught him. He taught a lot of people. But why he ain't go get no intellectual black person? Why you get an alcoholic with a speech impediment? And he poured into Elijah Muhammad for 3.5 years. And then Elijah Muhammad, that blueprint now, going to the least of these, that's the book, that's the Bible now. Go to the least of these, go to the poor, despised and rejected, go to those who have been abused. That's us as a people. We the most abused people. And then amongst us, the black woman is the most abused. So he went to us and poured into us. And the Bible said the last is going to be the first. The tail is going to be the head. The bottom is going to be the top. And that's really what's happening in the world today. The white man's world is here, but it's going out. And the black man's world, the righteous world, it ain't just the black man's world, but our time is now. And it's the friction. It's the friction now of a world going out and a world coming in, and they fighting to stay in power. That's all that is. But that's all. That's why racism is not going to go away. The way they doing it, you see it on social media, the blatant boldness of it is going to get worse. They say because before light comes, darkness comes.
Absolutely.
The dark night must come before the light come. And that's why the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad are so very necessary right now, because this light that is going to be necessary to see through this darkness that we're about to go through is not in the regular church. I'm sorry. It's not in the regular synagogue. We were born for this time. We went through what we went through because we're strong enough to go through this time. Like some of us in this dispensation went through what we went through in our personal life because we're strong enough to go through what we're about to go through and are going through while we living right now. So Master Father Muhammad wanted to grow up and save our people. I said, man, I done did some dirt, man. Hey, man, listen, while I'm on that note, man, that Jeffrey Dahmer movie messed me up a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. But when Jeffrey Dahmer began to reckon with his sins and he got turned in, he said, listen, I'm gonna lay it all out for you. I'm tired of running. I'm tired of hiding this. Every one of us got to come through that type of reconciliation in our lives where we tired of effing up, tired of making mistakes, tired of sinning, tired of being loose, tired of being freaks. And we got to straighten up. And that's what happened to me. I said, man. And then you got to surrender. But we got to surrender to the Most High. So that's what happened with me, man. And that's how I first got it. I got it through hip hop. And I ain't stopped. I'm not one of those brothers who joined. So at 89, now let me tell you something. I told y'all I was abused sexually in my family. Come to find out, growing up, that man, this been in my, this go back way down south to my dad and all of them. They used to play house and we learned house from them. And I'm like, damn, I hear they still playing house. Some children still doing that to this day. Man, that's why I wrote that children's book, Do Not Touch My Spot. But if a person get introduced to something as powerful as a gun in the wrong state of mind, they're going to abuse it. If a person gets introduced to their sexual orientation before it's too early, they're going to misuse it. You're going to, because some stuff is in us that's from slavery, man, that's in all of us. That if we don't check that stuff, it's easy, man, for that to get touched the wrong way. And then you bring the gay out of me or him. There's a lot of brothers can say, hey, it ain't no gay bone in my body. I say the same thing. But we got the male and the female chromosome in our sperm. And so they putting stuff now in the food that's making men grow breasts and sisters grow beards and mustaches. And this stuff is, they chemically engineering our food now. And I heard the minister say, that Dr. Wesley say, some of the time they killing us by zip codes. If you want to go grocery shop, you got to go to where the rich white folks shop at. You can't go to the regular grocery store in your hood. And you see some of the things that they got, we don't even got in the local grocery store.
Facts.
So it's just certain things, man, that I would have never started thinking about if it wasn't. Man, I love Jesus. I love them Bible stories before I joined the nation. When I found out he wasn't white and he looked like me, I really loved him then. I really loved him then. Then I found, hold on, man. Hold on. Then I was angry the way I was raised. Why y'all teach me this lie, Mom? Why y'all teach me this lie? So I went to prison for taking what I learned being abused by I can't put my family member. I'm gonna just say a family member. I took that back home with my brothers and sisters. I fondled my nephew. My mama said, I thought that was out of my stepmom. I thought we was over that. She was like, you too? We normally sweep this under the rug. But I got to press charges. It wasn't crazy, but I did 2 years and 9 months you got to go through that with treatment. So they had treatment, but I had to go under addiction. They said, this is another thing I learned. An addiction is an addiction. If it's sex, if it's food, if it's drug, an addiction is addiction. All of it goes to dopamine in the nucleus accumbens, the pleasure center of the brain. And so I took what I learned in the Nation of Islam, and the only thing I learned how to say, I was claiming to be a Muslim, but all I knew about being a Muslim is saying, Assalamu alaikum, and we don't eat pork. So when I went to prison, it was like, did you take the Shahada? Huh? Do you know the Salat? Do you know, huh? Do you know the Al-Fatiha? Huh? Brother, you sure you a Muslim? Yeah, man, I'm a Muslim, man. Farrakhan. You one of them kind of Muslims. Then I got taught the Sunnah. Then I learned the Arabic. Not knowing that the Nation of Islam teach the Sunnah and they practice a lot. And I ain't know all this, but I ain't care. But then I started looking at how they dress, the Sunnis. I'm like, I'm not finna wear them long clothes like that. But you didn't have to wear them long clothes in prison because you're gonna wear that prison uniform they give you. But when you get out, oh man. So I became a Sunni Muslim. But all I remember is the power that I felt at the Nation of Islam. And I'm gonna tell y'all this, many people don't know this story, but you finna get it here. You heard it here first.
Well, wait. What's the difference though between those two Muslims, if I can ask?
I would really like to say is very little difference.
Okay.
I would say they're mostly cultural. Prophet Muhammad, but it's the symbolic way that he came to the Arabs. Before the Arabs got civilized and to the status that they're in now, they was alcoholics. They was carrying on like we carrying on. They was alcoholics, gay, abusers of their women. Some of that's still going on over there right now, where you still got to walk behind the man. So Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, came to an Arab culture. And a lot of people confuse the culture with Islam. Islam is Islam. Ain't but one God, I don't care what you call him. You're going to have to pray 5 times a day. We do read the Holy Quran. So, but it's a cultural difference in my opinion. And the culture of a Sunni Muslim, in my opinion, is not as effective as the way the Nation of Islam carry themselves as it relates to going after our people. So in the church, all we do in the church is we pray, we worship God, we give tithes, and we try to increase our standard of living. That's what I felt like in the Nation of Islam. We pray, we pay charity, and we try to observe mosque and church rules as best as possible and increase our standard of living. The difference with the Nation of Islam is we pray, we give charity, we try to increase our standard of living. But Master Father Muhammad attached the social responsibility to our Islam, where you just can't be in the Nation of Islam sucking up air conditioner. You got to go to the streets. You can't join a nation and not go to the people. You can't join the nation and think you finna just sit up here and just get all the teachings and just sit up here and just be some wise. No, that's why you see the brothers in the street. That's law. Okay. The minister said, our work is in the street. We're not going to preach to the choir. We're not going to get the teachings and just start teaching each other. Master Father Muhammad, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is the teacher. We the students. So we got to take this to the poor, despised, and rejected in the street. That's the difference, if you ask me. That we got a social responsibility attached to our Islam. Now, when I was a Sunni Muslim, I came out of prison, and I went back to the brothers that I had influenced to join the Nation of Islam. They was like, man, what's wrong with you? You're the reason why we joined the nation. What you doing? I said, man, the Nation of Islam is shirk. Master Father Muhammad is shirk. We don't worship no man. I even had the accent, brother. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I used to go in. Yeah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. I was going in. And they was like, that's cool and all. Brother Hashim, you woke us up. Look at you. They looking me up and down. I said, brother, why don't you come to the mosque with me on Juma? I'm teaching the I'm 23 years old at the time. Why don't you come to the mosque? Let me invite you. I'm teaching the sermon. They said, I'll go if you come to Savior's Day. Ooh. We made a deal. So I was leading the cookbar. Now in the service, in the mosque, is 80% Arab, about 15% Africans. The rest might be white and just some American black. And I'm teaching the cookbar, leading the prayer and all of that. And I see the imam saying, like Danielson, you're doing a good job to me. And I thought I did a good job. And I thought the brothers from the Nation of Islam was going to be impressed. And when we got done, They said, man, it was good to see the people listening to you like that, but you ready for Savior's Day? I'm like, damn, that wasn't enough. So we went to Savior's Day. Minister Farrakhan. I don't, you know, sometimes, you know, when you go to church or to the mosque, you know when God talking to you. You be like, damn, they in my inbox. How they know what they read my text messages? How they know what's in my head? And so I heard the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan say, I know that Master Fard Muhammad is not the originator of the heavens and the earth. He was born February 26, 1877. So now I'm listening, because that was the argument that we used to use against the nation. They saying God appeared in him. Like God can work through you too if you want to. I said, oh, that's all y'all saying is he appeared in us? God worked through him. That's all y'all saying? God appeared to him. Yes, he was a baby like the rest of us. Where was God at before he was born? God always been here. And I was starting to think, man, hold on. He right. He right. And so the wisdom that Master Fard Muhammad has is for this time and dispensation. This time, what Jesus was teaching, Jesus can handle racism. That wasn't what they was going through 2,000 years ago. Problems about complexion, problems about dark people, white people rule. It wasn't that kind of party. He was for that time. But he did tell us somebody coming after me that's going to be able to get you through those times. That's in the Bible. So I found out that I'm studying in my Islam that it's not much in the Sunnah or the cultural of being an Arab, trying to talk like an Arab, that's going to save somebody who is a descendant of a slave, who is raised in a single family home with women, who raised on welfare with no men, women that used to sell their bodies just to take care of their children. It's not much that's going to help somebody, man. Like, it's a brother, we trying to get into the mosque right now, but it's hard. Young 20-some-year-old brother, but he on Molly, and he be hearing voices, man. And I'm like, man, what? Man, them people talking to me. I'm like, what people? Man, my girl trying to get at me. They finna kill me. I can't be out here with y'all. Hey, man, that's gonna be, ain't no religion gonna help that. It's gonna be somebody who has been through that came out of that's gonna be able to help that person with that problem. So people, all of us that's going through these things, and you, Sister Nicety Girl, Brother Sincere, all of us is fighting the battle. All of us is fighting the battle that a lot of people know nothing about. So we like Smokey Robinson, the tears of a clown, where we always smiling, but on the inside, man, we going through some stuff. Sincere, you going through, you catching it right now, man. So, but the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan teaches us that in this dispensation, I don't want to know what Jesus really had to do. How he dealt. I don't know how he dealt with. I don't know if he was not held in bondage for 400 years. Christ, peace be upon him, did not go through that. Prophet Muhammad, the Arabs, was not held in bondage for 400 years. Who gonna talk about the post-traumatic slave syndrome? Who gonna talk about social engineering and racism? You don't hear that in church too much. In fact, a pastor came to me and then came to the mosque and spoke at the mosque in St. Louis, Missouri. Shout out to student minister Donald. And a pastor came and spoke on our rostrum and said, we need some of y'all to come help us in the church because the homosexuals is taking over our church now. Mm. Who gonna address that? Who can handle that? He came to us. Here go another church in Indianapolis. Shout out to Brother Nuri. There's a pastor that asks, and student minister Aziz, a pastor asks us to show his church how to do the search procedure when people come in their church because they shooting up churches. So they come to us for that kind of guidance. We are not just for Muslims. We for Black people. We don't care what you believe in. And that's what I like about the Nation of Islam. They don't knock other religions. But when I was in other religions, we knocked other religions. I like the Nation of Islam because Minister Farrakhan said a good Christian is a good Muslim. But you ain't going to never hear no Christian say a good Muslim is a good Christian. You ain't going to hear it.
Nope.
So I knew that the Nation of Islam was for our people, despite our religious differences. That's the main reason, sister. To answer your question, what the difference is, we have a social responsibility that has to deal with our people. Here go a good common sense thing for us. The Million Man March, it was over 2 million people there. Now, it's only 10,000 registered members of the Nation of Islam, roughly. But 2 million people is at the Million Man March. What kind of pull and mindset do Minister Farrakhan have to pull 2 million people at the Million Man March? Here go another thing. We distribute roughly 150 Final Call newspapers every week. But it's only roughly 10,000 of us. Who buying all the Final Call newspapers? It's not how to be a Muslim that people need. Religion ain't gonna save us today. The difference between the Nation of Islam is we about community development, we about self-improvement, and we know that it's gonna take more than religion. I heard the minister say, "Listen, you talking about making your community a decent, safe place to live? You're gonna need a new judicial system. You're gonna need a new education system. You got to start working on the minds of our youth." Right so now. I'm like, man, if we talk about real salvation and saving somebody, shouldn't no pastor have to come to us and say, "We need y'all in the church because gays is taking over"? Shouldn't no pastor have to come to us and say, "You need to teach us how to search because they shooting up our churches now"? We are for the community, not for just people who believe like us. It's whole churches that's part of the Nation of Islam. Did y'all know that?
Yes, sir.
Whole churches.
Yes, sir. I know about Reverend Willie. I think he down there.
Willie Wilson in D.C.
Yeah.
And some of his members have become registered members of the Nation of Islam, but we already together. Religion ain't gonna save us. We was given Islam as a religion, but it's a way of life. So, sister, the big difference to me is we can't just learn these teachings and not take it to the people. To me, that was a long question.
Before that question, you was getting ready to drop an exclusive on us. So, where was you going with that?
Oh, I don't know if it was exclusive. Just help me, man. You said you ain't never shared this before, but you was about to drop it on. Oh, yes. See that? Hey, you know what, man? You're a good listener, man. Your girl should be happy with you. He really is. That's not my skill set, but I'm working on it. I was locked up with Larry Hoover, Chief Larry Hoover, and we were locked up in Vienna. I was on my last leg of my 2-year, 9-month sentence. It wasn't prison for me. It was rehabilitation for me. It was growing up for me. I thought I needed to join a gang for protection because of the crime that I did with my nephew. I never got raped in jail. I never got beat up in jail. It was the other way around when I started realizing who I was. I joined the boxing team. I was just angry, an angry young man, wondering why I was taught the way I was, why my dad never married my mom, but he had 4 children by her. I was just angry, man. Why are so many black people in this prison, man? I was just angry and wondering, is this how we supposed to be? And I'm in Vienna Correctional Center, Vienna, Illinois. And my gift took me through prison too. And they had a talent show. I rapped. Larry Hoover got the word. I'm walking the yard with Larry Hoover, just me and him. The Muslims is watching. The gangster disciples is watching. Vice Lords is watching. Who is this little dude with Chief? The Sunni Muslims is angry. The gangster disciples is upset. Because when you in prison and you're not in a gang, you're what you call a neutron, and you kind of get bullied a little bit. I wasn't having it. It's just something about the way I was raised. I could fight too. I'm just not having it. And it almost happened. And I whooped a gang member, and we had to go to the bathroom. And you couldn't to not draw attention to us. We had to go to the bathroom. And people could come in and use the bathroom, but you couldn't stay and watch the fight. You would come in and get a peek and leave. Come in and get a peek. And I walked up out that boy. And then I got a reputation not only for rapping, I got a reputation for fighting. So now I'm walking with Larry Hoover after a concert and a talent show. And he says, "This is what I want you to do. I want you to get. He gave me the names of the people. When you get out, I said November. I got out November 1993. I want you to go to this person. I want you to tell them I sent you. They're gonna know I sent you, and I'm gonna back you. You're an incredible dude. You're a Muslim, and the next thing you know, Larry Hoover is in Muslim service, Jumu'ah service with us, doing a whole prayer in Arabic. He wasn't trying. I knew he was trying to impress me and shock me, and he did that. Chief is a Muslim. He a Hebrew Israelite. I said, what? He said, yeah, man, listen, man. It's all one God, man. I don't care. It's Larry Hoover. And I could not believe the stories I heard about him don't match who this brother is. I don't even know why he in jail right now.
Right.
I don't even get why he locked up. And now that I think that he's a Muslim, he is powerful. You know, I know. He'll go to the gym, bro.
That's the reason why he in there. You just answered the question right there.
He powerful. He'll go to another gym. So the Vice Lords is really a spinoff of the Muslims. The Star and Crescent. The Vice Lords is kind of bullying us now because they bring in the gang element to Islam. And now we kind of stand in our ground, but we not, but I am. But we not really, we for peace. But I'm about that life too, though, that they were trying to bring. And it was like, not up in here. And it was getting rough. Guess who squashed the beef between the Vice Lords and the Muslims? Ooh, Larry Hoover. The opposing gang, they say he is. Leave them brothers alone. And that ended the beef. We all supposed to be Muslims. The Vice Lords and the Muslims, Sunni Muslims. A gangster disciple came and said, leave them brothers alone. That's not a gang. Them brothers trying to find God. Leave the gang element with the streets. And them Vice Lords backed up. Hey, man, I stopped judging people. I don't care what you call yourself. You can call yourself an atheist. I know how to tap that God in you. So that's the type of work I do, man. That's the gym, man. Y'all taking me down memory lane, man. I think I talk too much. Go ahead, give me another.
I love it.
Great stories, man. Great stories. I actually spoke to brother Larry Hoover on the phone one time, man.
Woo!
I was good friends with Malcolm Shabazz, the grandson of Malcolm X. That was my guy. And he had me on the phone with Larry Hoover one time. He used to always try to connect me with all different type of people because the same thing, because of my gift. You know what I'm saying? As far as the art, the MC skills and all of that. You know what I mean? That's why you
don't buy my album, because you're an artist. We don't let me stop.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. All right, let's talk about that.
Nah. Go ahead with the Larry Hoover thing, then talk about that.
No, that was it. That was it. I just wanted to mention that.
You actually heard how he talked and you heard his voice.
Yeah, I spoke to him on the phone very briefly, but we did speak on the phone. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
You're an honored brother, man. That's a beautiful story. Use that one. Talk about that often, man. That's gonna help you with these young guys, especially in the Midwest. Trust me.
Okay, no doubt.
Some of them are gangsters, but they ain't never talked to them.
Let's talk about this album, man. Let's talk about this album. We on the Black Business Showcase. Let's talk about the album, and let's talk about
books too.
Let's talk about your what do you call it? Your business model, as far as the way that you package the music, release the music, market the music, all of that, because it's unusual. Which is the reason why I haven't tapped in yet. I haven't caught the vibration. So what's going on? Give me your thought process of how you do your thing, the way you do it.
I had so many opportunities, and I like
the people know. For people that don't know, for people that's watching that don't know, they'll give them the name of the album, all of that stuff, and talk about the way that you market it.
Yeah. I've been in the music game a long time. I started rapping in '82. And I had many opportunities to get in that thing. And I was close to it, man. And it ain't all what it appears to be, man. It's really rough from a moral standpoint today. Morally, if you can maneuver, like I heard Jay Z say, Kanye said Jay Z taught him how to maneuver in a room full of vultures. That's really what the industry is like. You got to know how to maneuver in a room full of vultures. Unfortunately, me being a young Muslim, I wasn't equipped. anything you looking for, no, be careful where you're around. Be careful who you are. Don't forget who you are. Never forget your standards and your moral. Because if you're looking for anything negative, it's there for you. If you're not sure about your sexuality, it's gonna come up out of you. Something gonna happen. You're gonna be confronted, and you're gonna come to the realization that God is real. It's not an invisible ghost. Satan is real. It's not an invisible ghost. These are human beings. It's human beings. The spirit masked in flesh. Don't get it twisted now. So you can have a spirit of the devil and be the devil. You can have the spirit of God and be a God. So I was getting too close to that. And I know that I was guided through that thing. I was not supposed to be in the industry. At least not then. Now, I can go face to face with Satan, and we can get this thing right now.
Gotcha.
We can take the industry right. So the album is called The Final Call. It's not ironic. It's called The Final Call. And I'm calling out not the artists in the industry. I'm calling out the new owners of the rap game. And we having conversations. Like me and Sister Heck of a Mecca is going to war with the beast for real.
Shout out to Heck of a Mecca.
Yeah.
So she all over the album?
Man, all over the album. I don't think I'm gonna do another album without her. Sister Heck of a Mecca is a godsend as far as somebody that I'm trying to be, as far as changing the way, trying to take back the minds of our youth. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said hip hop is the language of the youth. And right now, the devil got the minds through his industry. He controlled the media. He controlled the radio. And I remember here in Jacksonville, Florida, where I am now, trying to get on the radio. And the music director, who was Jewish, told me, "Hey man, you are incredible, but you need to have something that's grimy. You need grimy. You need the grimy of the grimiest." And I said to myself, I'm not supposed to be here. And if I can't beat you, I'm not going to join you if you're wrong. So if I can't beat you, I'm going to kill the master and go with the creator who is over it all. So what I'm doing right now, brother, I got all kind of music on social media. You can look me up on IG. All social media platforms, not social media, all streaming platforms. But they pay you less than a penny per song.
Thanks.
Man, we done put thousands and thousands of dollars into our project. Thousands of dollars into music video. Thousands of dollars into production costs. I'm talking about paying producers and you're gonna pay me less than a penny per song? I heard Leon Corn say now is the best time to get into the industry because it's less production costs for the artists. Now is the worst time to get into their industry. And the reason why he's saying that is because they losing money, because independent artists are waking up and they losing money because people are doing it independently. Shout out to brother Michael 2X that taught me about Superphone from Ryan Leslie. Y'all look up Superphone on IG.
Yeah, Ryan Leslie's program. Okay, talk about that.
This is the nice thing.
Mm-hmm.
About, just take a guess, how many contacts you have in your phone?
Ooh, I'll say a good, even the ones I don't use, a good, maybe 200.
What about you, brother?
Shit, I got about 1,000.
Man, what if I ask you with you, bro? What about all your followers combined on all social media platforms? About how many would you say you have?
About 10,000.
Why I'm gonna go to the music industry and I got all these people right here up under my social media platforms, my followers. Right. So now I got to go to the mindset that Brother Ben put in my head, Brother Ben X.
Shout out to Brother Ben X.
I gotta go through the mindset. And shout out to Young Conda Don.
Shout out Young Con the Dawn. That's the family.
I'm surprised he ain't in here fussing at me.
shout out to my people, man. These brothers told me, did you know it's like 4 billion people on the internet, and the internet never goes to sleep? It don't have business hours. It don't, like, it's open at 8 o'clock and closes. It's always on. I said, damn, 4 billion people on the internet? So in order for you to trick the algorithms to tap into that, you got to learn some tools. And that's what Brother Ben X gives you in this classroom. He gives you tools to trick the algorithm how to tap into your following. There's some people that is following me that I don't know. There's some people that's following me that I never talked to. So I went to my list and I started with the A's, and I'm seeing people that I forgot all about, B's and C's. And then I did that in my phone from the A's. And then I went through my IG and I'm like, man, you got 4,000 some followers. Let me talk to them first. So with the streaming platforms, I got a check from them one time, man. It was about $300 some. And they pay you quarterly. So every 3 months, I got $300. And some of that music on my platform was Sister Heck of Mecca's music. So we got to split $300. And you get paid quarterly. I said, man, hey, this ain't it. I don't care what y'all talking about. It just sounds good. My music is on all social media platforms. That ain't nothing. But Brother Ben said, hey, man, you got to start with your warm market, man. You got friends and family that up around you and people you talk to every day and people that admire you. And you can't just do no posts sometimes because your posts don't last for so long. The longest thing that lasts is the thing that we don't like to do the most. We like to do the least of. The longest thing that lasts on social media, the way most people see it, is lives, going live. A lot of people see your lives. They stay up like a commercial. Unless you get shadow banned. And then he say, if somebody like on that, or comment on that, get in their inbox. So I started getting in their inboxes. And I got this, I'm finna tell the secret now. I got this cut and paste script where all I do is take Sister Nicety Girl name out and put your name in there, Brother Sincere. All the rest is already pre-typed. And I cut and paste. And it's like you talking to me, man. And I'm like, what's up, Brother Sincere? Long time no hear, man. It's just a cut and paste.
All right, so can I do my splaining now?
Yeah.
I got your cut and paste message. And I guess because I'm behind the curtain, I know that it's a cut and paste message. So really, I don't even know if it's you. I'm like, if somebody hacked this brother page, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm what do you call it? Jaded or tainted or whatever the word is. You know what I'm saying?
I got a lot of people like that, a lot. So you're not the only one.
Yeah.
And so then I seen, they show you when they see your message. I said, he's seen the message, but he ain't saying nothing. So then I got a thing where I hit the record and I use my voice. I want to say it, man. I know you read my message, but I don't say that. I keep it professional. I said, this me. This me, man. I want you to know it's not a scam. This me. But if I don't push my own project, how you gonna know about it? So I'm starting with my friends, my family, my IG. Starting with y'all, man, to see what I have to do to get you to support my project. Now it's a voice recording. Now the people talking back to me. Some people want to just call me instantly. I answer the phone. Oh, that's me. That's me, because the scammers is out there. That's real.
Yeah.
Man, last week I sold one album, bro, for $100. The week before that, one album, $55. Let me get two of them. One brother bought 50 albums and paid me $500. So the industry not finna do you like that. I got control of this thing now. So now I'm working on a website for all my artists, my people, my friends, fam. Shout out to my son, Golden Child, my other son, Hashim Hakim. Shout out to my son. Well, we can put all our music on one place and direct the people there, and it's a record store online. But right now, I ain't got to share nothing with nobody. So it go directly to my bank account, man. And I got an average. I'm trying to get 100 sales a day. So Sister Nicety, I'm coming to your inbox to see what I got to do.
All right, so what about dropping a single, warming the people up, letting people see what the album sound like, what's coming and all that, because we are kind of programmed into receiving music a certain way. You know what I'm saying? We hear the single playing for a little while, like, okay, this brother got some shit. Might hear a freestyle or something. Watch this interview right here, get to know the brother a little bit more. Like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get this joint when it come out. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know if I missed some of the rollout. All I got was the
it's none of that.
Right?
It's none of that. It's
Okay.
none of that, because if you my follower, you know that I can flow. You already, if you in my fans list, you too, brother, you already done heard about me. So I'm not looking for friends, click. These people, I don't send out friend requests, by the way. I don't request nobody. So if you in my friends list, and all the people have not found me because of music, it might be an inspiring post. It might be because of the interview Brother Ben put up. So what I do is let them know I'm the brother that freestyled with Jay Z and DMX. I showed them the clip. And this is my argument, Brother Sincere. If you my friend, man, I'm going right there. Support your brother. And if it's whack, can I just give your money back? I'm going to keep it right there. If you my friend, if we really brothers and we talk this all up in your black business, and we talk this black business stuff, and I got a quality product, that's the difference. If it's quality, why not support your brother? I heard a brother that said, I found you because I like your flow on Heck of a Mecca's song, Mind of a Rebel. And I'm like, why you don't buy my album? And I don't buy music, I stream it. So you done paid iTunes. You done paid Tidal.
It's valid though. I gotta back the brother up a little bit, man. It's valid. And this is the reason why I'm trying
Let me hear.
No, this is the reason why I'm trying to get you to lay out your strategy, because this is how people, including myself, have been programmed to consume music. I pay for Tidal. You know what I'm saying?
That's better because it's black owned. That's better.
Well,
and it's Arabs too. Arabs and Jay Z.
And they do pay a little bit. They do pay a little bit more than the other platforms. But yeah, I'm a Tidal subscriber. You know what I'm saying? So
me too.
Most of the albums that I listen to, I'm gonna listen to it on Tidal. You know what I mean? I have purchased certain people's projects because I like the way that they rolled it out, and they didn't. Certain people did it just out. They didn't put it on a streaming platform, like La Russell, for example. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know about the brother La Russell. He out there on the West Coast in the Bay Area, and he got like a proud to pay kind of program what Nipsey Hussle was doing, where you pay what you want to pay. Just
that's how my son do
it. Yeah.
What's Amada or something like that? But yeah, I'm with that. But I'm going grassroots right now, and my
going door to door. You going door to door?
Well, door to door. That's even harder.
You go inbox to inbox.
Digitally,
door to door. Yeah.
But I gotta know you. I'm not gonna initiate nothing. You gotta like on something. You gotta be my fan or a friend. So if they ask me for a sample, can I hear something? Can I show them the Jay Z DMX thing? That was back then. What you sound like now? That's their argument. What you sound like now? I said I'm better now. I said I'm all over IG, YouTube. I mean, if you want to hear me, you can do that. But this album, I'm not splitting no money with the industry because the industry don't give me no money. That's my argument. Now it's just me and you talking.
No doubt.
I'm gonna ask you. You told me you do this music thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want the full $15 or do you want $5 that iTunes give you?
I want the 15.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna give it to you. If somebody bought my album just on the strength, when they come with their product, I'm not even finna question you. You got what? You selling ginger shots. But you done bought my album already. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you a donation. I don't drink alcohol because you supported me. I'm gonna support you. That's how I roll. Here go. I'm with the Final Call newspaper. It's a Chinese restaurant in the hood. I went there to eat, man. I was doing it like a couple times, get the vegetable fried rice, but I asked them to buy the Final Call newspaper. It's like, no. Man, I instantly stopped going to that restaurant. That's how I roll. I see these people, white people buy the Final Call newspaper, and some of them, this white man told me no one time, right? He was a construction worker. gentrifying the community, fixing up houses. He told me no one time. I said, I noticed y'all come through our hood and y'all take money out, but y'all never put money back. And I walked away, and that horn honked. And I turned around, I seen money hanging out the window. It was a $20 bill. Hey, man, I gotta have a conversation. If a person don't accept the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, it's because they didn't want to hear the conversation. These teachings are undisputed good for every human being on this earth. It's not racist. It's not what the media say. If you, brother Sincere, give me a clear argument and it's truth and I reject it, you just let me know who you are. I don't waste time getting mad. I'm going to the next person, and I get that. When they don't answer, when I give a clear argument, now you just told me you want to hear a sample. I give you a sample, but you ain't asked for one.
I was about to go back to it. I said, send me the link.
What I say? What you said? I do direct sales. Yeah. It's cut and paste. I already know. Yeah. I do direct sales. If you want the album,
send you the download card. Yeah, you send me the $15. I can send you the download card, or unless you want the hard copy. So you got hard copies too.
Yes.
CD or what?
CD, and I autograph.
Okay. Let me see one. You got one over there?
Sold out.
Oh, you sold out of the hard copy.
Out.
So there's some more in production right now. I think I can go pick them up this Friday.
No doubt.
Listen, this internet is helping me. Shout out to Brother Ben. The inbox is helping me. The Instagram, the inboxes. I went live one time, and that night it was about at 100 some views. I woke up, it was at 700 views, and I went down all them people, click, and sent them to cut and paste. Hundreds of dollars, just somebody liking on my stuff, man. I want to know who you are, man. And let's guess what? If I see you not responding, or if I see you not supporting, I just kindly unfriend you. Ain't no argument. And then everybody got it, a long list of people waiting to be accepted for you to respond to their friend request. And I just accept them or I don't accept them. And the first thing I do when you come in there, I introduce myself. Man, what's up, man? How you doing? I don't know what brought you here, but who I am, I tell them who I am. I'm the brother who freestyle with da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And it's people, man, there's so many people that you right, brother. You know what's sincere? It might be the door-to-door tag, digital door-to-door. Digital door-to-door. Woo, boy, you just told me something right there. Because Minister Farrakhan said, we don't know who these people are in these houses. You're not going to know who the people are until you knock on their door. Mm-hmm. Man, I got people that got gardening systems, people selling all kind of stuff, and they need a sponsor. Can they sponsor me? I'm coming to get a CD sale. Now I got business opportunities. Digital door-to-door. Oh, that's
so. Is this how you became the #1 seller of the Final Call newspaper? Is this the same mindset and strategy?
I said it earlier.
Congratulations on that, by the way. 3 decades at #1.
Yeah. Who don't like winning, man? Who don't like winning? So once a lot of people don't know their purpose or what they're born for. And oftentimes your purpose and what you're born for is what you're struggling with. What you're having problems with.
You write that down.
What you're struggling with, what you're having problems with. And once you overcome that bad boy, you become empowered. Man, I did not know that I would have a gift of speech, having a speech impediment. Man, you know how many opportunities to get chicks I lost because I ain't know how to talk. Girls would say, you have some beautiful eyes, and I wouldn't know how to say thank you. I just blush, turn blue-black on them. You know what I mean? I wouldn't know what to do. But when I learned how to communicate, that is all thought and taking your time. I used to be talking and not even knowing what I was talking about, just rambling. And then they said, what you say? And I used to read and not know what I just read. Reading comprehension, when it comprehended. Now God talked to me. It ain't me talking. I'll be talking and I'll be like, did I say that? I'll be listening. While I'm talking now, it ain't me, man. It's not me. So your problem, your gift is in your struggle. Your gift is in in what you've been through. There's some people that's, man, that sex thing, boy. When my mama kicked me out, I went and stayed with my half brother, who was a nympho, a porn dude. This dude, I was not experienced in the bedroom. At 18, 19 years old, I was a virgin up until that age. I just heard about it. I was so popular in rapping that you just would expect that I know about it. I used to peer pressure. Yeah, I done did that. You know, we used to talk when you ain't did nothing before. Lying, just acting so I could fit in. But nah, man. And then, I learned. I told y'all earlier in this production that you put some power in the hands of somebody who don't know how to handle it, they're gonna misuse it. They showed me. I learned through porn, man. My brother showed me this. This is how I learned. That's not how you teach no person. That's not how you teach no child through porn. And that porn remind me that feeling that I got when I got molested. Do you know children, I don't care what you believe, just believe it. Children got that feeling, that tingle down there. They got that feeling. And if you turn that on too early, they're going to misuse it. They're going to be promiscuous. They're going to think that's what you're supposed to do. And that's what these young girls is at today. That's what these young boys is at today. You know, in slavery, they used to take a man like you and I, brother, and made us with multiple women because we could produce big, strong, healthy children. We used to have a lot of women. That's how they trained us. For 400 years, we was banging multiple women. That stuff is in us. But that ain't how you're supposed to raise no family. You can't build no nation banging multiple sisters and not taking care of them. So, man, see, that was God talking right there. But my purpose is my gift, and that's my gift is talking, brother. And my job, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan say, is to deliver a clear message. So if you're a Christian or Jehovah's Witness, and I get a lot of this from Hebrew Israelite brothers, and they think because of their religion, they not supposed to buy the Final Call newspaper. I said the Final Call newspaper is not religion. Let me ask you something. Show me something in your car right now that's black on. Not them clothes you got on. You're not even black. You know, you're right. I'm a Hebrew. Show me something in your car that's Hebrew Israelite manufactured in. 85% of our money go to Koreans, Arabs, and Caucasians. You argue with me because I'm trying to raise the standard of our people in our community for $2 for this paper? All that money we spend with Koreans, Arabs, Caucasians, these people ain't smarter than us. I'm talking to them like this. The only reason they run our community is because we allow them to. Even these clothes I got on, I got to let them know it's me too. We don't manufacture this. This they stuff, man. I'm asking you for $2 to help make our community a decent, safer place to live, and you want to talk about the Arabs during slavery, and that's who you spend your money with at these convenience stores? Man, I ain't trying to hear none of that. So if you so worried about me being a registered member of the Nation of Islam, why don't you go buy that whole community strip? Let me go to your shop and get my oil change done. Why don't you show me where your business is at so I can support it? And then they stop talking. Sometimes they come by. Sometimes they rap. But we ain't black though. They got to drive off. Talk. Man, it's okay. you can have that. You can have all that, man. Christian, hey man, you know we got the most churches and the most crime. You know why? Because y'all talk Jesus, but when it's time to get out here like the Muslims and Jehovah's Witnesses, you want to condemn and crush us. But Christ was in these streets, and I'm trying to follow in the examples of Jesus Christ. But he died for our sins. Well, if he died for our sins, that means I can rob you right now. He already died for my sins. I ain't going to hell. He already died for my sins. Right. No, it don't mean that. It don't. Then they start thinking, no, man. No, it don't mean that, man. And then the next thing you know, I said, see how we talking this religious stuff? Take what you believe right there. See that prostitute right there? Go take that to her and see if she listen to you. Y'all like coming to people who already say they believe and try to change believers. Let's go to the lost. Let's go to that trap house right there.
But that's what Jesus was doing. He wasn't going to meet people that were already, who they needed to be. He was going to the lost.
You better teach it, sister. That's the example we follow in. I don't care what you believe in. If you got something that's better than the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, and this is going to help lower sex trafficking, it's going to help lower crime in our community, it's going to help stop gentrification in our community. It's going to build black families better together than the teachings of the most honorable Elijah. I'm finna see what you're talking about. That's what I'm about. But I ain't found no program when it come to reforming the mind of black people.
Ain't none.
Better than the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. And the real reason why I love it is because it encompasses all of our people, regardless of what we believe in. You could be a Christian. My mechanic on my car is a Christian, and he listens to Farrakhan about the Final Call newspaper every week. I got a pastor that come every week to get the paper. He said if Christians would listen to Minister Farrakhan, he would heal our nation. It's a Baptist preacher talking. Them the people I'm trying to get to, man, not the ones who think they know. I'm not trying to talk to the people you know already. I'm gonna just say, hey, man, believe how you believe, man. God bless you, man. Let's go save our people. I'm trying to get to those who don't know. Hey, man, I don't know what we talking about, man. What kind of question you asked me to make me talk about that?
Yeah, I was asking how you tell so many Final Call newspapers.
That's how.
I want to know, is Marquise, my cousin, Marquise ex Texarkana, because that's where my family from. My family from Texarkana.
I know that's one of my top students, though, in the Path University.
Okay, no doubt. Wait, so Path is a course also?
Yes.
We'll talk about that.
Talk about Path.
You read it in the bio. It teaches people how to overcome rejection.
I thought it was a book.
Yeah.
It's the system. Yeah. That's the course book. That's the textbook.
Okay.
But I got a weekly call every Tuesday night. It teaches us how to engage with our people from all walks of life, to bring them out of the darkness, out of the light. Our job in the Nation of Islam is to take the dirty water, to fish out the dirty water, and put them in the clean water and swim differently. The most honorable Elijah Muhammad said, you don't condemn a dirty glass of water. Don't condemn it. I'm thinking about that. I made that mistake today, condemning somebody accidentally. Don't condemn the dirty glass. Just set a clean glass next to it. And the dirty glass is going to look and be like, that's what I'm supposed to look like. That's you just, all you need to do. We looking at each other all day. It's somebody looking at Sister Nice Tea right now saying, who did her makeup? There's somebody looking at her right now saying, looking at you saying, I like his hat right. I can rock that. Man, we learn from what we see, man. And if it's popping, we gonna emulate what's good because we want to look good. So, yeah, man, I just, my job, man, is I want to turn no into yes. So the system is how to overcome rejection. If somebody say no, let's here go here go one of the good reasons. Now, you know our people, black people, our people, we lead in high blood pressure. We lead in hypertension. We lead in diabetes. We lead in obesity. Did you know that there's a natural way to fight off sickness and disease without the use of medication? A way you can wean yourself off the medication? I tell them that's what's in this paper. On page 28 in every Final Call newspaper is a method and a system to teach you how to wean yourself off of medication. Hey, man, they told me I was pre-diabetic one time. I said, I know the problem. Hey, I think you should try this medication. I'm like, no, I know what the problem is. I went on a 3-day fast. I came back to my next appointment. They said, did we misdiagnose you the first time? Let me look at these. I said, no, I went on a 3-day fast and got that up out of my blood. I listened to this book called How to Eat to Live.
I have that.
We gotta go dust it off, Sister Nicety girl. We gotta dust it off and get back in it. And my dad has that book, but he couldn't get past the Muhammad's and the different languages that we used to speak prior to slavery. I said, ignore Muhammad, the name. Listen to what Muhammad is saying. And that's how you get through. So it's my job is to deliver a clear message, bro.
So are you going door to door with the course in the book too?
No. That's really
how can people get the book and the course?
So the book, I do direct sales. All you have to do is hey, listen, my books, even my sexual education book, is from a 3rd grade up. Is Do Not Touch My Spots. And I wish somebody would have told me, my mom, she was so busy trying to hustle to make a living. I wish somebody would have told me what my sexual orientation was for, what my utensil was for. I wish I would have got sex education from the house instead of the streets or playing the house. So I got a book called Do Not Touch My Spots called The Family Visit. and it's indirect. It's just do not touch my spots. I don't talk about your organs. It's indirect, subtly telling children how to say, do not touch my spots. You are my uncle. I love you a lot, but do not touch my spot. Okay, we're going over auntie's house to have a fun time. Don't lay on your stomach. Don't lay on your stomach. Sit on your bottom. Different stuff like that. You know how children like to lay on their stomach, playing with the game with their butts up, and no, sit up. It's different stuff like that in the book because are things that I wish I would have known that perhaps I wouldn't have experimented it with my family. Perhaps I wouldn't have went that route.
I have some little nieces, great nieces and nephews, because everybody else old, but I have great nieces and nephews. So I need that for them. I'm definitely ordering that for them.
Praise God. Now.
I got my word. When I say I'm going to do something, I do it.
What about sincere? Don't let me stop.
I'm trying to get to that part.
Yes, sir. So did I jump ahead too far, brother?
No. How do you get the book? How do I get the book?
Hey, man, I wish y'all could put my number up here on this screen, man.
Right.
You can't just say it.
Or, y'all see how I say Hashim Hakim? Don't put brother on there. Put the redeemed in there. I want y'all to follow me on IG, Hashim Redeemed Hakim.
I got you. Hold on one second. I got you on that one.
Yeah.
I got you on that one right here.
I want to order those.
Boom. There you go right there.
No. It's an H in Hashim. Hashim.
Caught that one quick. All right. Let me fix that.
Just like you spell right there.
While he's doing that, the books are for boys and girls. It's not gender specific.
It's for boys and girls, but it's really for parents to read to boys and girls.
Okay.
So that's my name on IG. That's my name on Facebook. If y'all follow me and get in my message and say, I saw you on Sincere the Love's broadcast, I'm paying for the shipping. If you say you found me,
promo code SincereluvdagodCast.
There you go.
Promo code SincereluvdagodCast to get free shipping.
I'm paying for the shipping. I'm paying for it. The book, the path book on how to overcome rejection. Man, I wish I knew all this stuff, man, but I'm happy right now that I know how to overcome rejection, but we need to know how to deal with rejection at an early age. We need self-esteem instilled at an early age. That's what the path is about. When I walk out there, I'm confident. I don't know all these people. When I just walk up to, I know the God in me and who I serve. That's how I know I can battle Satan. I know I'm confident in what I'm taught by the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, that I can have a conversation with the most wisest of this demon, because I'm already convicted in my spirit that the black man is God and it's our time. So that's how you follow me on IG. That's how you follow me on Facebook.
What about the Tuesday weekly calls on Tuesday? How do we tap into that?
Sincere.
I spelled it wrong.
Yeah.
I spelled my name wrong, y'all. Y'all know how to spell it.
Type it too fast.
It's right here by my name. Y'all.
I see it.
Yeah.
Okay, Queen. So I do have to let you know that you just told me something. You just asked me a question that I hear from a lot of sisters. I don't teach the women indirectly on this call. This is an all men's call.
I have a son.
He can be on it. But we do have a class. Let me say this. We do have a class for sisters. It's just the sisters teach the sisters. Perhaps you can get the book and learn the path, and you can help me teach the sisters. Perhaps. Because we don't mess with our sisters. We don't tamper with the sisters. But sisters need...
from the nation, they do spaces weekly on Twitter. So I do tune into some of those and get the teachings that way. So, yeah.
But the path is not the teachings per se. It's really on how to deal with rejection, but I just use the Final Call newspaper to show something that nobody knows nothing about and make you love it. Y'all ever had a good drink? Do not touch my spots. Woo! That's that sister right there. What's her name?
That's Crown. That's my sis.
That's the one who got me on this. Who asked me would I be on the show, right?
Yes, indeed.
That's the link right there. Now, if you go through them and get the book, they're gonna get a big cut. It's okay.
I'm going direct to the people. I'm going direct. I'm gonna come to you.
Praise God. Now I can give you the number if you are if you are iPhone user, put this number up there. Put this number up there. Number is area code 904-426-2397. Area code 904-426-2397. If you're a iPhone user, text whatever you want and you'll get a response. Text the path.
Okay.
Text to get that book. Text do not touch my spots to get that book. Text the Path University to get on that weekly call on overcoming rejection and how to sell. If you're if you're an iPhone user, if you're an Android only, hit me on IG or Facebook. Direct sale. That's all I got is product right here. It's not. I went from selling dope to selling hope.
Hey, that was bars.
I got a song in that new album since you wanted a sample called Hope Pushers.
I was trying to get a feature. I wasn't just trying to get a sample.
Hey,
Right.
look, that's free for you. That's free
Sincere Love
for
to God. DJ RP Beats.
Text the path. Do not touch my spots. And what else? The album too.
The album called The Final Call. Hey, let me say something. If you want everything I got, just put I want the all-in package. Text the all-in package. But you got to use that promo code so you don't pay for no shipping. These books is heavy. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But they got some weight to them.
All right.
Do you have any samples of the books that you can show, like the covers or anything?
Man, I got to get up, man. Hold on. I don't want to.
Lazy Cell.
I sure am. I'm looking right at him. Hey, man. Sincere, you don't have the book.
I don't got the book, bro.
You don't got the picture of it?
No, you ain't sent me nothing. You ain't sent me nothing.
I'm looking right at it too, man. But
hold on. I know I go to your page.
We can just click the link. It's okay.
Now that link that sister just put in there,
Yeah, we can go there.
that's Do Not Touch My Spot.
No, I'm gonna go to your page.
I don't know if you can get the path up. Man, I'm just way over there, man. I gotta go way over there. She said lazy self. It's
We got way over there. It's just on the next table.
Let me go to your page. I got you. 1 second. All right, bet. Here we go. This look different for some reason.
What you talking about, the album cover?
No, I'm talking about my screen. Just the screens. They done changed some things over here at Stream, y'all.
I like that. And follow Hashim Hakim. They gonna get everything right there.
Boom. All right. Yep. Here we go. We on your page.
Yeah. See that children's book right there? That third one? The third one. That.
There we go. Oh, the butterfly. That's cute.
Supporting my brother's book for my children. Do not touch my spots. Praise be to Allah. It has come.
Man, I hate this light on 79, boy. I swear I do. Wait,
you outside soldiering?
No, that's a comedian. That's a comedian mocking. Go back to the first. Hey, that's a comedian. Hey, Sincere, go back to that rap. You want to hear a sample of me? Go back to the one after that.
All right. Here we go. Hold on.
Y'all call in.
This ain't it. Hold on.
After that.
How the keys in the track make me sound so amazing. And the music and the art and the craft is my safe haven. Craving and misbehaving. Rather hit than I save it. Download and play it. You flow and say it. Download and save it. Now play it.
Go to the next one. Y'all
call in to the show, man.
Coming like that.
The one after that.
Hey, y'all better get. Look.
Shell on the cello. Beats by Bill Gates. My flow kinda mellow. The weak gon' still hate. So I turn the pressure up and then my flow is like a waterfall. Number one about it, y'all. I ain't scared of none of y'all.
Okay, go back to the first one. That's the album right there.
Boom.
It's a hookup. Well, dude, if that's your friend, why would you ask for a hookup?
He ain't
If
got
that's your
no
friend, go
samples.
there and spend money.
He
Tip
ain't giving
big.
us no drip.
Support your friend. Why you want a discount? You cheap ass. I don't call.
When Allah gets in you, fear goes out of you. When you fear only Allah, wish.
Hey, I got samples. I got go down, son. Let me see. Keep going down.
Hold on.
That ain't no sample.
I'm just showing the album cover real quick. That's a fly cover, by the way.
Y'all can't see all the details. This say final call all up in the round thing on the top.
Oh, y'all can't see that? Hold on. Oh, no.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to see that. That's the sand. Yeah. That's man. And you trying to pay me a penny for a song? No, sir.
Not today. Not tomorrow either.
I like what Fat Joe say. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Go down. Let me get you a sample, man. Keep going. I'm gonna let Heck of a Mecca do it. Keep going.
Heck of a Mecca be dropping samples, man. Heck of a Mecca, she let us hear something, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna learn from her. Keep going. Let me see something. Y'all see?
Hold on. You see, we with the guard right here.
Oh yeah.
You with the guard right here. Now where y'all out here? That's Backstage.
Savior's Day.
Oh, Savior's Day. Okay. Yes, indeed. Rakim Allah.
I'm trying to see y'all. I want y'all to hit them. Keep going, man. Cause seem like you right, man. I think you right, man.
Yeah, man,
I think.
Is
she playing?
Need to start supporting your friends' businesses like you support the celebrities who don't even.
All right, hold on a second. I'm gonna start back. I'm gonna start back from the beginning, bro, because I'm gonna get you to change up the mindset just a little bit, man.
Okay.
Because if I'm following you, I'm just saying, if I'm following you and you don't send me nothing in the inbox, even if you did send me something in the inbox, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come right here. You're gonna inbox me and say, "Yo, brother, I got the new album out, man. What can I do to get you to support me?" I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna start scrolling through.
You're not going to the bio?
I'm going to go to the bio for sure. I'm going to go to the bio. All right, you going to take me to YouTube? This where we going? Hold on. Okay.
I see where you going. I know you a student of Brother BNX, and you right.
Yeah. You know it. I'm gonna audit that page. How am I supposed to know this brother is a rapper?
I'm all over the place. I know.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna play that video though. We're gonna play that video, and then I'm gonna need you to drop something on us about the process for getting the book published also, because you do got it published on Amazon, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Right.
So first of all, you got to get all your ideas out on a piece of paper. Get all your ideas out. You gotta.
I'm talking about after that.
The
book is already written. You working with your illustrators to get that part of the game done, but you're trying to figure out how to get it in stores and all of that, how to get it pressed up, hard copies.
I go to KDP Publishing, KDP, Kindle Publishing.
Okay.
Once you get it in a Word document, it's going to tell you to download your document. It's going to tell you to download your album cover, because you're going to need graphic design like you did with your album cover. Your book cover going to need graphic design. They're going to ask you, what size do you want it? So you tell your graphic designer, I need this book cover this size. They're going to tell you, drop your document, drop the back of your book, drop the front page of your book. And they going to piece the whole book together. KDP going to do it. They're going to package it, put the seam on it, put your ISBN number on it. Then they're going to show it to you and say, read over this and see if there's anything you want to change. They're going to press it for you. They will even ship it out for you.
How much they gonna tax us for? What's the ticket gonna be on?
I don't know that. It depends on the configurations of your book. I don't know. There's different prices for different people.
Okay.
But it's not a lot. Your profit margin, they gonna get the most of it though. But if you shipping out your book yourself, Golden Child be dropping something. They gonna get. What happened, man? What I say, man?
Everybody getting on you about these samples, man. You gotta let us hear something, man. You gotta let us hear something, man. You can play one song for free, man.
Hey, man, I'm not gonna be stingy like that. Y'all win. I submit. Y'all win. Hey, so you saying to me, so how you gonna play it on here? I just email it to you one day?
No, I'm gonna play this right now.
What is this? Oh yeah. Yeah.
H2.
Washed
They
up.
thought I was washed up. Yeah, I'm a blood vein ball. Yeah, overall I never lost. They thought I was washed up. That ain't a plane nor a star. It's me and the gods coming from Mars. They thought I was washed up. Because I gained a little weight. Yeah. Try me and we gon' see who out of shape. They thought I was washed up. I just focus on how we on top right now. They thought I was washed up. 10K, fearless. Scripture is my witness. God is the man of war. You sacrilegious. We get vicious if you act suspicious. Like you ain't with this. Snitches for you snitches. Sold out for the riches. Nail them to the hit list if they fail the litmus. Ditch Black Friday, dismiss Christmas. Riches in my britches, I'd rather invest in fitness. Land, gold, minding my black business. I got friendships in all walks of life. Yeah, crackhead, yeah, I got hype. Yeah, prostitute damn near saved my life. Saw me in the fight, then cracked the pipe. Yeah. Like she my wife. Say she don't like men, but I'm her type, yeah. I believe that freedom ain't free, we gon' need the fight, yeah. I'm a blood vein ball. Yes. Overall, I never lost. They thought I was washed up. That ain't a plane nor a star. It's me and the gods coming from Mars. They thought I was washed up. Because I gained a little weight. Yes. Try me and we gon' see who out of shape. They thought I was washed up. I just focus on how we on top right now. They thought I was washed up. Make an angel, I do drive a baby plane. Spectacular speed, navigating with no lane. Commander-in-chief, wanted safe in these streets. We gon' free Hoover and Chief Malik. Abruptly, they wanna corrupt me. Trying to make me bow, then foul bankruptcy. Can't bluff for punk me. Lord, ain't got the balls to dunk me from the school of hard knocks. I debunk the run-ups, cross country. I grind to the finish line. Nation town, I get in line. Landmine for these sideline critics, still in shine. And these snakes of a graphic kind. Get declined, Knoxville trio. Haters know the deal. Giving them something that he can feel. That's Aretha. Nat Turner type of preacher. Organize and unite till them fight. Is there something I'm missing? Y'all see the fashion today? Yeah. Hold tight. Listen, see, that's how you make a slave. Break down the man, the woman gets raised. Gun to your head while your woman gets raped. Picture her giving birth to the slave master's baby. A free man can probably save her. Most these women today, Hollywood made her. You out of line if you a strong black man. No, it's hard to find a strong black man. Losing our mind like sand through our hands. He trying to breastfeed and she thinks she's a man. Damn. Discipline is now labeled abuse. All she want is money and sex from you. And you seconds away from what's the use? Got you a Jezebel. Should've got you a thought I was washed up. Came back, oh man, she changed the line. Told me to call her back when I became a god. Walked in the footsteps of Master Ferrari. Left and came back like they thought I was washed up. Yeah. I'm a blood vein ball. Yes. Overall, I never lost. They thought I was washed up. That ain't a plane nor a star. It's me and the gods coming from Mars. They thought I was washed up. Because I gained a little weight. Yeah. Try me and we gon' see who out of shape. They thought I was washed up. I just focus on how we on top right now. They thought I was washed up. I want to give a shout out to Jay Z, Jigga. Yeah. Hope. Rockefeller, baby. They thought I was washed up. DMX, how you doing, my dude? My nigga. Nah, I'm just joking. I'm gonna give a shout out to them brothers, man. They thought I was washed up. For that Backstage piece in 1999. Yeah. From backstage to front stage. They thought I was center stage. Yeah.
Shout out to all y'all MCs holding it down right now, but I want to show y'all how this thing gonna go in the future.
Yes, sir. They thought I was washed up. Nah. They thought. Oh, hold on. Classic.
Follow my day, I'm off and running. Now this is my gun. I'm off and running, but not this day, because it's no longer fun. I am way worse than a bank. 8 bullets left in the chain. Can't imagine the danger. You done got these bow ties things. But strangers get you I get high control. You think I don't get tempted? They be alive for Joe. You can't hold it outside opposition. Got stress on my mind, but I got inside opposition. Coming from my own kind. We walk in peace, but don't provoke it. We ain't gon' run. We fight with those that fight with us, and I ain't the one. You niggas ought to be glad. OG got hold first, cause if it wasn't for that man, then if you don't control it.
Look at Jigga.
Right.
Broken posters, blood puddles soaking his clothing. Look like Moses, spilling Moses, and Moses couldn't save him. We leaving the word we can.
Assalamu alaikum. Yo.
That's busted.
I swear, yo, every time I watch that, God, I can't even imagine the feeling that you felt in that moment right there. I can't even imagine the feeling that you had to feel in that moment because you had everybody's face scrunched up like, yo, got the security.
And he was the only one suited and booted too. Suited and booted. Clean.
Like, hold up, this is security. So let me ask you, did you just jump in or somebody knew you could spit in the room and was like, yo, let him hear something?
Hey, man, what I'm finna do right now is put this charge on this boy. Hey, let me get cozy with y'all for a minute. So that's a good question, man. You know, we was doing security for the Hard Knock Life Tour, doing security. And I was assigned to DMX, but DMX is very elusive. Like, he don't stay in one place. He move around. So we don't let people see us eat. And they, you know, so I snuck off to get some fruits because I'm like, man, I need to eat something. I'm just doing all this damn walking and security. So I snuck off. When I came back, he was gone. I could get fired. Everything happened to him. I get fired for not securing him. So I panicked. I'm like, man, you seen DMX? I was talking to Memphis Bleak. He was like, hey, yeah, don't worry about it. He over here. Man, let me show you where he at. So we walk in there, and Memphis Bleak asked me, I said, where you from? I said, Chicago. He said, man, how y'all do all that fast rapping, man? He think everybody there fast rap.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, you talking about like, in the midst of it all, pulling my gat out my drawers, look at them killing them all, creep work. And then my t-shirt, look at these niggas that they finna fall. Who am I talking to y'all? One of y'all niggas that don't want to. He like, yeah. How y'all do that, man? And he said, man, you should be the star. And I'm in my head, I'm like, man, nah, y'all do y'all. No. Out loud, I said, y'all do y'all thing. In my head, I said, you right. So we walking to where they at, and it's Jay Z and the whole Rockefeller camp, and DMX and the whole Rough Rider camp, and Jay Z and DMX is going verse for verse. Y'all didn't see that they had been spitting because I ain't see it, but they was going verse for verse. But the only reason y'all got to see those two verses, now Jay Z was doing some harder verses than what they showed. They just put it in the order because I was next up. So, man, Jay Z was, and if you listen to what he was saying in that verse, he said the pen. He said, I can do the 10. The problem is ain't no holes in the pen. You know that's hard, man. You know that's hard. So, and then DMX went. This is the first time I kind of got nervous because I know how to battle rap. But they weren't battle like talking about you battle rap. They was going verse for verse.
Yeah.
Hey, man, DMX said, I take a razor blade and put a pinstripe across your windpipe. I said, shit, what I got for that? So I had to mix something that was memorized with something that was freestyle. I had to mix.
That's a true MC.
I had to mix. It's not all off the top of the dome and it's not all memorized. But I later found out that they stuff was memorized.
Yeah.
I said, oh, man. But in the time, I ain't know. So, I had on my bow tie, and I said, you can't imagine the danger when you done got these bow ties hanging. So, but then when you see me switch up the flow, when I said, his body lay in red rum, twisted and broken post, that's memorized. So I start off by saying, you start off my day and I'm off it. Now, Jay Z went, I said, DMX went, I said, and then I came in like it was a martial arts fight, and I bowed to him and him. The beat came on, start off my day, and I'm off and running, and I miss my guns. I'm often blunted, but not these days because it's no longer fun. I am way worse than a banger with 8 bullets left in the chamber. You can imagine the danger when you done got these bow ties angled. When strangers piss me off, I got high to control it. Think I don't get tempted? It'll be alive if I told it can't hold it outside opposition. Got stress on my mind. But I got inside opposition coming from my own kind and they blind. We walk in peace, but don't provoke us because we ain't gonna run. We fight with those who fight with us, and nigga, I ain't the one. You niggas ought to be glad Farrakhan got a hold of us. Because if it wasn't for that man, there'd be no controlling us. Then here go to memorize. His body lay in red rum, twisted in broken poses, blood puddle soaking his clothing, looked like roses, smelling Folgers, and Moses couldn't save him. We leaving the way we came. Assalamu alaikum. Like, over with.
Man, that shit was like, it reminded me of Scarface all day. That whole set right there. I was like, this thing.
I don't get it, but I hear it all in the comments. They say, you sound just like DMX. You sound like Pop. You sound like Scarface. Man, I sound like myself. Man, I talk like
Nah, man, I studied lyrical DNA.
And all of my guys, Scarface my guy. So yes, sir. He in there. That's DNA. You're right.
Yeah, that's all that is.
What you say, sis?
Did you ever get a chance to meet Pop?
Man, I could have, but no. That's he's my number 2 favorite rapper of all time. I'm glad you didn't ask me my top 5 because it's always rough, but he number 2 for sure. And I'm sure. Guess who my number 1 is, Sincere?
Rakim.
Definitely, without a doubt, number 1. But no, I never met him. But my mentor, Grandmaster Anthony Muhammad, did security for him, and he's the Assistant Supreme Captain of the Nation of Islam. And that's when Tupac checked himself out the hospital because he felt we wasn't good enough. And then that's when they got him. When he was with us, he was good. But he left us and got God. So no, I didn't get a chance to meet him.
Who is the top 5? Now I'm curious.
Rakim, number 1. Y'all finna get mad at number 3. Number 2, Tupac. Number 3, Eminem.
The fuck out of here.
Hey, look.
As he said y'all gonna get mad, I knew he was gonna say that punk ass shit.
Yeah. Look.
I wasn't expecting it. I don't know where I thought he was going.
Guess who else up there? Drake.
I ain't mad at Drake.
Drake is
mad at Drake.
And number 5.
Right. Side eye like a bug. Right. PD Chicago. Right, PD Chicago. That wasn't no B1 top 5 right there.
Emojis.
I just got gangster with it. But it's really Rakim, Tupac, Eminem, Golden Child, and Heck of a Mecca.
Nah, okay, I like that. But to see the thing, I always challenge people when they say Eminem, for real.
Let me get the challenge.
Because you say you got Tidal. Now, Tidal tell you every month who was the top artist that you listen to. Every month they give you a report. They say you that. We could go back for 3 years worth of months, and I guarantee you Eminem was not in your top artist that you listen to.
That's exactly true. I don't know when I bought an album. I don't listen to him.
I know that.
Ask me why.
I know that.
I can't remember no lyric besides Stan.
I understand what people are saying when they put him up there, but when I break it down to practicality, like you don't listen to Eminem, you don't get in your car and turn on no Eminem. So they don't. Nobody.
And guess what? I can't even relate to a lot of what he's saying. It's all my top 5s is only because they revolutionized the game. All of them is revolutionary. Rakim, he's revolutionary. Tupac, I'm talking about change the game. Every few years, some great, even Biggie is up there. Some great artists come from out of nowhere And
Eminem got a long line. He got a long line to get behind, though. He got a long line to get behind. And the thing is, though, people think I don't like Eminem, but I do. I'm actually a fan of Eminem.
Yeah.
But I just put him in his proper place where he belongs. But the thing I like about Eminem is he always pay respect. You know what I mean? He pay respect to all the people that he's supposed to pay respect to. So I give him that. He don't
what about Flo?
He nice. He nice.
Who nicer than him? Flo and Cadence.
Plenty of people. It's just a whole gang of people.
Is Nas nicer than Eminem, Flo, and Cadence?
Nas is the best that ever held a microphone in his hand. But we're not going to have this conversation, man.
On Cadence.
Busta Rhymes is better than Eminem on Cadence. Okay?
That's debatable.
Redman.
That's debatable.
It is, because he got a point. But what he said, I can't say he's wrong. Debatable me, I don't have any facts.
Andre 3000. We talking about finding pockets and all of that stuff.
Hey, Andre 3000 is.
Look, here go the thing. It's a lot of dudes. It's a lot of dudes that can do the lyrical acrobatics which Eminem does, but we never rate them as high as we rate Eminem. Black people that rap like Eminem, they never get mentioned in nobody's top anything.
That's another fact. But you think Andre 3000 catalog is longer than Eminem catalog?
Nah, he don't put out a lot of music.
He's a Chicago rapper. What's his name?
Who is? Who's Chicago?
Twister.
The one who Twister. Yeah.
No way. No. He's great lyrical cadence. But let's get high, smoke this blunt, kill this nigga, gangbang rap is not my thing for me. Not me.
But you're gonna give Eminem a pass for popping pills and raping women and children?
No, he don't get no pill. His mama disrespecting his mama and nah.
Yeah.
It's revolution.
We just kicked him out your top 5. We just kicked him out the whip.
Hey. He there because of the revolutionary, the new stuff he brought to the game.
He ain't do nothing new. He ain't do nothing new. He ain't do nothing.
In his era,
we could do another hour tonight if you want to talk about this.
Bring me back. Hey, bring me back. Is he up there with me, man? He up there. But you're right. I don't relate to that killing your mama and I raped her and ran him over and stabbed him in the eye with a.
Yeah.
Boy, you said something when you said you don't listen to Eminem. We can go to what you listened to these last 3. It's probably some years, man. It's on like Jordan. Is Jordan better? Is Jordan better than LeBron?
Yes. I can't stand LeBron. I'm sorry.
Look, I enjoyed watching Michael Jordan.
Sister. It's personal why you can't stand him. I'm
talking about, all that whining he does, especially when he can't see. I didn't really pay much attention to him till he came to the Lakers again. I'm really, all that whining and stuff. Like Kobe was a team player. He played when he was broken, bones broken. Like LeBron whined too much for me. You too big. You too big to be crying like that all the time. Like I just can't.
Listen, my brother. Yeah. What I was gonna say, man. I ain't going to the basketball thing.
Okay.
I ain't going there. But Eminem, the thing about Eminem is he is what you call clever. So when you first hear it, it'll catch your ear, like, oh, he just did some shit. But it doesn't have replay value. It's nothing that sticks to the ribs. It's fleeting. You know what I mean? There's no substance there. I'd rather listen to Jay Z, who can't rap nowhere near as good as Eminem, but I would prefer to listen to his music way more. And so when you rating for me, when I'm rating my top MCs, it's not just about how good you could rap. That's only one category. You know what I'm saying? It got to be more than that to put you in that top.
That's important. That is important. What is the criteria that we're judging them on? So
right.
It's more of it's an impact thing for me at that time as a writer. So you're right. But if you change the algorithms and say you got to base it off lyrical content, I'm going to lose right there. So I ain't putting no money on them like that now. I ain't saying that. But I'm saying as far as impact at that time, especially when he first came out. hey, listen, I loved all them rappers, but when Rakim first came out.
You can never front on Rakim.
But who we listen to? We want to listen to Rakim at first. We want to listen to him at first. When he came out, he changed the game. I thought LL was going to change it. Biggie changed the game. Tupac changed the game. In this dispensation, Drake changed the game. Who else? Andre 3000 did change the game. Biggie changed the game. You don't think so, bro?
Well, yeah, I can. Yeah, I got to give it to Biggie.
I mean,
Yeah,
I rock with Biggie. Don't get me wrong, but I don't feel like here, or at least for me, like I wasn't really paying attention until he died.
You a Tupac dyer. That's all it is.
Exactly, I am.
And some of us, you said tripping, because I was mad at Biggie just because Pac was, but I had to get out of that. I was mad at Biggie because Pac was, but when I started listening to what he was saying, Biggie more lyrically inclined than Pac is.
No, bro.
Listen,
lyrically.
Listen. See, I'm very subjective when it comes to these conversations. I'm very subjective and fair because I keep to the buck. Look, Biggie, if you ask me my personal top 5, Biggie most of the time is not in it. But Tupac is always my number 3. But what you just said is absolutely true. Biggie could rhyme way better than Tupac. But like I said, rhyming good is not the only criteria that's going to get you.
And I submit.
You know what I'm saying?
But that impact,
right? Tupac was not even close to the best rapper, like skill-wise. Not even close.
But content-wise, impact.
Content-wise, yes, exactly.
Just Tupac is handsome. He handsome to you. You loved him in Poetic Justice.
And yeah, that's all that is. That's it. You don't like Tupac, you like Bishop.
That's
somebody else, you gotta go. PD Chicago, you gotta go. I was with you. You said this shit right here. You gotta go, man. I'm sorry. Yo, listen, man, we can't keep you here all night, man. You know what I mean? We gotta get you back another day for this conversation.
Yes, sir. Hey, so no, we gotta hear your top 5 though.
Yeah, I only got 3.
Thank you, sis.
I only got 3. Is Nas, Hove, and Pac. The other 2, it changes. The other 2 spots is interchangeable for me. You know what I'm saying?
At least Pac in it.
Yeah, Pac. But it's not because he's a rapper. Nah, Jay Z is really the only argument that I accept against Nas. Anybody else?
Best rapper alive is it Jay Z?
It's Nas. Talking about MC, like skill wise, it's Nas. But Jay Z is probably the best that ever did it in the rap business, in the rap, you know what I mean? His career, like nobody don't care mess with Jay Z.
Lil Wayne ain't in the conversation.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I'm not solid. I'm not changing my top 3.
Yeah, you're not close to my top 10.
I'm not changing it.
That's for Mecca and Golden Child. But if somebody I like the word you just used, sincere, interchangeable. If I need to take out, it's gonna be my other son, Tyree Hakim. No.
Yeah. What about Golden Child?
I told you he in the top 5.
Oh, he was in the top 5. Okay.
Him and Heck of a Mecca in the top 5.
So now, out of you and Golden Child, the student or the master? Is it the student or the master? Who nicer, you or Golden Child?
There's no question. It's the student. There's no question.
I'll salute to that. Because
when my son was born, I did him like Kente dad did him. I said, the only thing greater than you
myself, no
is
doubt.
God. Hey, Golden Child is, hey man, we're not finna play with that. You ask him, is he better than me? That's me. He's better.
He sure is, man. And we got to get him on here too, man. That's my guy, man. You know what I mean? I actually got a chance to meet him a couple of times in person, man. Real solid dude, real good dude, man. And yeah, we gotta get him on here too, man. Tell him to come holler at us, man.
I will.
All right, Nicely girl. You know how we gotta do this thing. This was different. This took a turn.
It was fun. This was a fun one. I like it.
It's on you, Nicely.
What are we doing? Talking about next. Oh, so had a major brain fart. What does, brother Hashim? What does freedom and power mean to you?
Question again. Say it straight through. What is it?
What does freedom and power mean to you?
I can't use the same word in the answer, but it means justice. It means equality. It means cause and effect. It means karma. It means do unto others as you will have them do unto you. And it means there is a penalty for every consequence, whether good or bad.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And so this part right here, I got to put you on the Summer Jam screen. Oh, my bad. Wrong button. I know you ain't no stranger to the Summer Jam screen. And so we already got 16 bars out you, so I ain't going to do that one.
We'll take 8.
I ain't going to do that one. But right now, you got the microphone. The entire Black community is listening. What parting words would you like to leave us with tonight?
I would like to say, whether you want to accept this or not, the Nation of Islam is our way out. The Nation of Islam is our way out only because it is the solution given to us to break the code of slavery, break the code of racism, and is built to usher in a new world. The Nation of Islam is not religion. Some of us have last names. Some of us speak languages that belong in England, but we're not from England. We speak in a language right now called English, but we're not from England. So Hispanics, they call God Dios. That's not another God. Japanese call God Kami. That's not another God. Some call him Jehovah. That's not another God. Some call him Allah. That's not another God. These are different languages. So don't get tripped up on the language. Get tripped up on the works, like the scriptures say. The Nation of Islam is our way out. It's the last game in town, and somebody got to win. All games come to an end, and somebody got to win. And if you're against the Nation of Islam, you're on the losing side. That's my parting word. But if you want some lyrics, it's gonna be on that conversation. Let me see. Who in the industry literally got enough heart to get with me? Picture me in the century as the greatest in history. The greatest to me is the R. Then I'm gonna give it to Pac, Tupac, Biggie, and Nas. You other busters can stop. How you gonna fight with a god? Doped up and fell in the nod. I won't be sparing the rod. Backed by Master Farad, smashing you peas by the pod. My first CD was an underground experiment. For you yuck mouth critics, do some experiment. Round 1 was more like a game. This one is more like a tame. That's it, man. I'm gonna stop right there. I ain't
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, we got the legends on here nicely. We got the legends.
Oh, man. Season 2 is, I think season 2 may be the favorite season. I don't know.
For real.
I want to thank y'all for having me on your show. I want to thank the sister that invited me. I really enjoyed myself. And when we started out, Brother Sincere, you were saying you got some stuff that you need to get off your mind. So this is going to take away that what we was going through first. I'm going through some stuff. Everybody going through something, man. And I want to thank y'all for this type of interview. That it was like a high on life situation, man, to where you just took me out of some frustration that I'm dealing with. And this was very fun, man. I enjoyed it so much that I'm going to chop it up. I'm going to share it. That's how much fun I just had just now, man. And it was for free.
Absolutely. And I'm going to get the album, too. I'm getting my books. I gotta hear the album. You know what I'm saying? So when I get the download card,
no, I'm gonna just send you the masters right to your email, the whole album.
Yeah, but
I ain't gonna
I get the cover and all that with it too, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a question about the Final Call newspaper. Can you subscribe to that newspaper online where it's automatically mailed to you?
Yeah, I do that. So you get that from me too. It's a 10-week subscription. It's only $40. That includes shipping and handling. And I'm mailing out stuff every week all over the country to people I don't know. I just met you. So I'd love to have you as a customer. The Final Call newspaper comes out every Tuesday. As soon as I get them, I'm at the post office mailing them out. So, and the reason why I am the way I'm not a Renaissance man, but today you're going to need about 7 streams of income just to survive, man. So I am tired of the excuse of, well, what black people do, what we make, what we got. So I want to get this business plethora mind that if we had a gas station, we can get it from us. If we control the electricity, you can get it from us. I want to have so much. We call ourselves a nation. We want to have resources to run a nation, farmland, food. So that's why I am the way I am. I want to have stuff that people say, well, where else can get it at? They teach our sisters in the nation how to sew. The white man is not cornered the market. He don't make fabric, but he's a designer of the clothes, and the clothes that he make do not dress our women modestly. So our sisters make clothing. This is custom made. Black person made this. So I wish I got my own clothing line. So
See how you just slide stuff in here? Like this is the Black Business Showcase. How you keeping secrets?
What I'm going to do first is follow my brother's guidance, because Brother Ben did tell me that. My son told me that you got to get your digital real estate really depicting who you really are, man. Because I'm all over the place, man. And you go to my page, this brother talking about buy his clothing. Next thing you know, this person buy the Final Call. I just don't want to manage 7 pages with different stories.
They go together though. That's one thing I see a lot of people make a mistake. They think they got to make a different page for each product or each, dimension of themselves. But it all goes together because it's you.
Mm-hmm.
It's you. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to be creative with the content. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. You showed me, man. You couldn't find no music nowhere, except for the link in the bio. And I'm fixing that tonight. As soon as we get off of here. I appreciate that.
All right, family. I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Everybody watching this on the replay. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share this out on your social medias. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. Hit that subscribe button. We on our way to 1,000 subscribers, man. We on our way. Click the notification bell also so you can be reminded whenever we go live with new episodes. This has been another episode of the Black Business Showcase. We do this every Wednesday, Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time. Also, make sure you check us out on Sundays, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. Pacific Time. And that's our weekly broadcast where we talk about current events and other important topics that are pertaining to Black society. We keep it all the way B1 over here. Y'all know how we do. And tomorrow, we got another young brother, E. Weezy, young Earl Calloway coming through, him and his business partner. They got a nonprofit. They're doing something with books in the hood and all of that stuff. I don't know exactly, but we're going to get all up in their Black business tomorrow. So same back time, same back channel right here. We will see y'all then. Anything nicely, girl?
That's it. Just check in with us tomorrow. Same time, same place. Tap in. Thank you, everyone in the chat, for joining us tonight. And also, I have to just let PD Chicago know that Kobe did not whine like that. So stop making fibs on Kobe. Kobe did not whine like that.
And as y'all know, man, we are not the master teachers. We are only the master students and signal boosters for the voices of the new Black media. We will see y'all tomorrow night. Peace and Black love.
Peace.
Most resilient, we poster children of prophecy fulfillment. We gotta be God.